hiatus, but a lot of things happened. Mainly, I just didn't have a lot of room in my previous setup. So after I got back home from college, I left my college setup behind. Like the layout of my room at home and my room at college was different. So I just couldn't stream that much because it was just so cramped in my room. But I did some reorganizing. I got some new equipment. I'm ready to stream again. So um, to get things started, I'm going to do a unboxing of several TCG products. So recently, I just got into Digimon card game, and I bought a bunch of Digimon cards. I'm going to build some decks. I also have a bunch of Magic the Gathering bundles, random card games, a Shining Fates Elite Trainer box, and just some miscellaneous card game stuff that I'm planning on opening. So this is just a nice way to ease back into streaming. I'm not going to play a game tonight, but I did just get a brand new gaming PC, so I'll get back into gaming pretty soon. But for tonight, I'm just going to do some unboxings. This is my first ever unboxing. So, oh, hey, Vibes. It's good to see you again. So, this is my first ever unboxing, so I'm going to try to do my best, and hopefully, it'll turn out well. So, I think that to start off, I'll open this Theros Beyond Death bundle. So you can't really see it because of the glare from the light. But yeah, I got this a while ago and I'm just trying to open some sealed products. So the Theros Beyond Death sealed bundle, if it can show. Ooh. I'm going to see what happens if I turn off my ring light because there's like this glare. So I just want to see what it looks like if I turn off the glare. Oh, actually, yeah, it does look a lot better if I turn off my light. Okay. So let's open this Theros Beyond Death bundle. I bought this a long time ago on eBay because it was such a good deal. I pretty much stopped collecting trading cards. I'm just opening a bunch of trading cards from a long time ago that I bought, but I just never opened. So here we have the Theros Beyond Death box. So you get this nice little collection box for storage. I'll get to that in a second. You also get this awkwardly shaped box. Usually this box is just really small. You can't really put stuff in it. You can put some cards, but even then they'll just bounce everywhere. It's usually people use it for tokens. So what comes in the Theros Beyond Death bundle? You get an alternate art premium foil Arasta of the Endless Web card. You get 10-15 card Theros Beyond Death booster packs. You get the card box for storage. You get a special oversized spin down life counter, 2 reference cards, and 20 premium foil and 20 regular basic lands. Okay. So I'm going to see if it looks better with the light off or on. So let's get into it. Let's see if I can adjust this angle. Again, this is my first time opening TCG products as an unboxing, so I'm trying to figure out the best way to do this as I go on. So you get this oversized spin down. I don't have my other spin downs on hand, so I can't show you that it's oversized. I am opening more Magic the Gathering products, so I think that I can have a regular spin down for comparison later. So you get this box. It has this compartment, which is nice. So it separates the rest of the box. So let's open some TCG products. Oh, cool. You got the promo Arasta of the Endless Web. Okay, actually, let's see if I should turn on the ring light again. Okay, the ring light does seem to make it better. So this is Arasta of the Endless Web. This is a special foil. It's with the other foil lands. This is the regular pack of lands, so they're just standard, not foiled. You just get some reference cards for blocking, attacking. The back of this card has an explanation on how Planeswalker Loyalty works. Popular Magic formats. Okay, let's get into the booster packs. So again, I have 10 Theros Beyond Deck booster packs. Theros Beyond Death booster packs. Each one has 15 cards. Let's get into it. Okay, yeah, I am liking how it looks like with the ring light on. I think that if I turn it off, it just won't look the same. Oh, wow. For a massive unboxing, I think that I should grab some scissors, because I'm going to struggle for a while. I will be right back with scissors. Whoops. Sorry for the way I just came back. Usually I can open boosters just fine, but it might be because of the setup that I'm just at an awkward angle right now, or it could be that these packs are just really, really tightly sealed. Okay. Ooh, I gotta catch my breath. I just ran downstairs and ran back up. Okay, let's see what we have from the first pack. Eidolon of Philosophy, Soul Reaper of Mogis. Okay, I'm trying to figure out the correct positioning so then the camera can focus. Okay. The camera's having some difficulty focusing. Okay, sometimes it's focusing. But right now I'm just figuring out as I go along. Okay, I think that if I keep the cards in the same relative position, then the focusing is really good. So pretty much, I'm just going to see if I get any good pulls. Yeah, this unboxing is still a learning process for me. So the rare is Erebos' Intervention. This is a pretty good rare. Good as in play-wise, it's a pretty good card. Value-wise, I'm not really too sure about that. Okay. So I think that I'm just going to go through these cards kind of quickly, and then I'm going to see what the uncommons, the rares, if I get any foils. So I got Blood Aspirant, Soul Guide Lantern. This is a pretty good card for constructed formats. Staggering Insight is a good card for card draw. Storm Herald. I think that this is good for Commander. And we have a mountain and we have a wall. Nothing too good so far. Okay, let's see what I have now. I personally just really like Hydra's Growth. It's a fun card to play, and I just really like doubling effects. At the beginning of your upkeep, double the number of +1/+1 counters on an enchanted creature. I don't know, it's just a really fun effect. Shadow Spear is a card that I just really like. Okay, if I can focus. Equipped creature gets +1/+1 and has trample and lifelink. Permanents your opponent's control lose hexproof and indestructible until end of turn. And I have a foil swamp as well as a regular swamp. So the foil ones on the right, the camera isn't really picking it up that well. Maybe because of the glare from the light above. But I did manage to pull up foil. Soul Reaper of Mogus. Sunmane Pegasus. Okay, let's try this, see if that makes it better. Eidolon of Philosophy. Pharika's Libation. Relentless Pursuit. Triton Wave Rider. Dreadful Apathy. Starlit Mantle. Scophos War Leader. Skoda Grove Dancer. Careless Celebrant. Daxos Blessed by the Sun. Dawn Evangel. Okay, let's see what the rare is. Ooh, we have Temple of Enlightenment. So that's a good card for, I don't know, just, I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I'm just so nervous. Well, Temple of Enlightenment is a good card. I believe that you scry after playing it. It comes in tapped. But you do get to choose white or blue, so that's really good. Omen of the Sun, Chain to Memory, Blight Breath, Katabal Pass, Leonin of the Lost Pride, Flummox Cyclops, Cetessan Skirmisher, Nyxborn Sea Guard, Thrill of Possibility. Okay, this keeps popping up in Pauper. This is a pretty good Pauper card, especially for Boros. Boros aggro. A lot of Boros aggro decks run this. Nyxborn Colossus, Myers Grasp, Elspeth's Nightmare for the first uncommon, Caliphate, Beloved by the Sea, Slaughter Priest of Mogus, and let's see what the rare is. We have a Nessian Boar. All creatures able to block Nessian Boar do so. So pretty much if Nessian Boar has Death Touch, or if you increase Nessian Boar's power by a lot, then you can effectively choose which creatures to remove. If Nessian Boar has Death Touch, then essentially everything that blocks Nessian Boar dies. Up to the power that Nessian Boar has. Mountain and a Human Soldier. Well, Nessian Boar also gives you the advantage of forcing all of your opponent's creatures to block Nessian Boar. So if you attack with at least one other creature, that other creature cannot be blocked, because all the creatures that are able to block Nessian Boar have to automatically block Nessian Boar. Hey, Walgrape. I'm just unboxing a bunch of cards right now. So we have Memory Drain for the common. Funeral Rites. Let's see if this can focus. Triumphant Surge. Inspire Awe. Ooh, this is a nice fog effect. So it's a selective fog that blocks, that prevents combat damage except from enchantment creatures. Loathsome Chimera has Escape. That's nice. Ichthyomorphosis. It's a really good soft removal. I guess it's removal. It's just turning something into a 0/1. Aspect of Manticore. Nylia's Forerunner. Witness of Tomorrows. Hyrax Tower Scout. Okay, let's see what the uncommons are. Dreamstalker Manticore. One with the Stars. Renata Called to the Hunt. This is a pretty nice card to have if you're running mono green, or just a bunch of cards that have the green force symbol in their cost. Ooh, Dream Trawler. Dream Trawler is really good. Flying Lifelink, whenever you draw a card, Dream Trawler gets +1/+0 until end of turn. Whenever Dream Trawler attacks, draw a card. So automatically, when you start your turn, Dream Trawler gets +1/+0 because of the draw phase. And then whenever you attack, you draw a card. So you get a lot of draw advantage. But then Dream Trawler also gets another +1/+0. Discard a card, Dream Trawler gains hexproof until end of turn, tap it. So this is just a really nice instant speed protection effect on Dream Trawler. So Dream Trawler is also really hard to get rid of. I got an Island. And then a Satyr. Okay, so there's another Theros Beyond Death. Yeah, I think that I'm just going to figure out a better setup for next time because it looks a little bit too cluttered. But I'm trying to figure out where best to position my camera for this. Mogus's Favor, Nyxborn Courser. I think that I really just care about the rares, as a lot of people that I've watched unbox boosters, they just pretty much just go through the commons really quickly, and then they pay close attention to the rares and foils. Okay, this is a pretty fun counterspell. So instead of just a creature, you can also counter a target enchantment spell. And then if that spell is countered, then it gets exiled. Okay, Mire Triton is pretty good for self-milling. Commanding Presence. Siona, Captain of the Pylias. Gravebreaker Lamia for the rare. And then I have a Swamp. And then this little reference card. Or promotion card, I should say. Yeah, I figure that unboxings are probably not something that is fun to watch on Twitch. I think that for future unboxings, I'll just upload them onto YouTube. That way I can just put more care into the unboxings. And then mostly I can do it more descriptively. Or at least that's what I'm thinking. Okay. Because I think that most of the people who would be interested in unboxings on Twitch are mostly interested in rares and foils. Because actually, yeah. I'm gonna see how this goes. This was fun when I was running a bunch of those enchantments, the legendary enchantments. I forgot what they are. The shrines? Yeah, the shrines. Dream Shaper Shaman is our first uncommon. Threnody Singer, second uncommon. Nessian Hornbeetle. Okay, this is pretty good for proliferating. Ooh, we got a mythic. Thassa, Deep Dwelling. Legendary enchantment creature, god. Indestructible. As long as your devotion to blue is less than 5, Thassa isn't a creature. At the beginning of your end step, exile up to one other target creature you control, then return that creature to the battlefield under your control. 3 in a blue, tap another target creature. So Thassa, Deep Dwelling was a really good card when you're playing blue control. I'm blanking on some spells, some creatures, but there are some ETBs that are really useful to bounce into your hand. Well, not bounce into your hand, but to pretty much play them again. So exile them and then play them again for their ETBs. I do remember that I played a Garuda deck with Thassa, and that was really fun. Ooh, we have Stampede Rider for a foil. So I did get the gaming PC, so I will get into League of Legends and various other online PC games. Possibly I will attempt League of Legends tomorrow or just very soon. But I think that that will be a more fun stream to watch than this. Especially because I'm still figuring out the camera setup, so it's a really awkward angle. My favorite video game right now, I've been playing a lot of Shadowverse. So that's a trading card game, similar to Hearthstone and Magic the Gathering put together. I also play a lot of Smash Bros. But I'm also trying to get into some PC games because I just got a gaming PC. I'm actually streaming off of it right now, so the setup is different than I'm used to. But I'm definitely trying to get into some PC gaming. Oh, this is a fun card. You steal your opponent's creatures for a turn. This was used a lot in Rakdos decks with sacrifice mechanics. So people would just steal and then sacrifice creatures. Or at least that's what I did. Brine Giant. Hero of the Games. Scophos Maze Warden. Ooh, I love the art on this ANX Hardened in the Forge. It's just really good art. Alseid of Life's Bounty. This was good in mono white aggro for a while. Storm's Wrath. Deals 4 damage to each creature and planeswalker. That's a pretty good board wipe. Yeah, I think that opening booster packs on stream is not that fun. So I think that I'm going to open some sealed products after. And by that I mean like constructed decks. Because I don't know, I feel like booster packs on stream just isn't too fun to watch. I think that's more like a YouTube thing. But there's not much interaction going on with just opening booster packs. I'm going to see if opening sealed products like decks is any better. Or I don't know. I've never seen people opening booster cards on stream before, so I don't know how exciting it is to watch or what else I can do to improve on it. Oh, I got stuck. Okay. Soul Reaper of Mogus. Okay, good. It focused. Okay, I'm still learning the sweet spots. Omen of the Dead. Flicker of Fate. Memory Drain. So because I didn't play in Riot Games for a while, Riot Games is also Riot Games is the company in charge of League of Legends and Valorant. So I didn't really play with Riot Games in a while, so I have to change my username. So I was going to get into League of Legends earlier, but I have to do some username changing before then. It's probably just gonna take like a second, but I just didn't get into it yet. But I probably will start playing League tomorrow or sometime very soon. Okay. Let's see what the rare is. I accidentally showed it. Eutropia, the twice favored. Let's see what the rare is. Phoenix of Ash. Okay, I do like Phoenix of Ash. It has haste, it has escape, it has this buffing effect. It's a pretty nice card for red aggro. Ooh, we have a foil. We have a Grim Physician. We have a forest, and we have a wolf token. Okay, I think that I'm going to go into the sealed product. I cleared my desk earlier, so I just took off my deck. Let me find it really quick. I'm going to open the Digimon green deck. Awesome. So I think that this will be a lot more fun to watch. So let me clear out these magic cards. And then I'll open this Digimon deck. I feel like with booster packs for Magic, they're just way too much information that it's not really fun to watch. For Digimon and Pokemon in particular, I think that they're really fun. There's just way too much information. Okay. Let's open this Digimon starter deck Giga Green. Okay, so English version ST4 starter deck 4 includes a booster pack, Digimon card game starter deck Giga Green by Bandai. Oh, there's still a lot that I should clear out. Just make it neat and tidy. When playing the game for the first time, please check the rule book of the Digimon card game official website. So contents. Ready to play 54 card deck. 1. Memory gauge card. Memory gauge card. 2. Index card. 2. The 4 types of cards. Digimon cards, Digi-Egg cards, Tamer cards, option cards. Okay. And then here's the deck list in case anyone wants to see what it is. But anyways, we're just going to open this anyways. So just in case people didn't know why I bought a Digimon starter deck, there are cards in the Digimon card game that are just exclusive to the starter decks. And you can't really get them outside of promotions. So the only way to get them pretty much is to buy a starter deck. You could be really lucky and get them from a promo, but even then it's rare. And you're not guaranteed that particular card. With the starter decks, you always get the same cards aside from the booster pack. So you know always exactly what you're getting. Speaking of which, give me 1 second. So some cards that you get in Digimon starter decks, you only get 2 of. So to get a full playset, it's recommended that you get 2 of the same starter decks. So then that way you can have a full playset. I'll talk about that in just a second. Most of these cards you get 4 of. So you get 4 of the commons each. The uncommons you get 2 of. And the rare and above you also get 2 of. Yeah, I think that's how it is. Okay, let's see what we get in our Digimon deck. So there's this little plastic band I just need to remove first. Okay, let's try not to damage cards. Okay, success. Oh, still good, still safe. So our first card that we see is Modemon level 2. This is our Digi-Egg card. Starter deck 4, card 1. Uncommon. Your turn, inheritable. While this Digimon is level 6 or higher, it gets plus 1000 DP. And you get 4 of these. So what I said about the uncommons only having 2, I did not consider the Digi-Eggs. This is an uncommon Digi-Egg, but you get 4 of those. You get a playset of Floramon. 2/1 4000 DP, level 3. And again, you get a playset of 4. Nothing too special there. Tentomon. 3/0 2000 DP, level 3. On play, reveal the top card of your deck. If it's a green Digimon card, add it to your hand. Otherwise, place it at the bottom of your deck. You got a place out of those. Since I'm getting a bunch of playsets of the same card, I think that what I'm going to do is I'll just tell you what cards you only get 2 of. Palmon, 3/0 2000 DP. ST4, card 4. If you attack an opponent's Digimon, this Digimon gets plus 2000 DP for the turn. You get a place out of Palmon. Kunemon, 4/0 5000 DP, level 3. So I do notice that what's interesting about this card is that it's really strong, but it does have a high play cost. The evolve cost, the Digivolve cost is still 0, so it's good if you can Digivolve it, but I probably would not run this in my deck. You get a playset of 4 Kunemon. Togemon, level 4. So we are starting to get into level 4s now. 4/2 4000 DP. If you can attack an opponent's Digimon, this Digimon gets plus 2000 DP for the turn. Kuwagamon. 5/2 6000 DP, level 4. Just no effects. It's just a vanilla level 4. Again, if it's vanilla, people probably won't run it as much unless there's some kind of synergy specifically. Okay, so we got into our uncommons. You know, besides the Digi-Egg, with the uncommons you only get 2 of. Kabuterimon in particular is the best card of this deck. Like this deck, Star Deck Giga Green, you can find it from anywhere from about $8 to $13 online. Kabuterimon itself costs about $6 to $7. I needed 4 Kabuterimons, so it just made sense to buy 2 Star Deck Giga Greens than to buy 4 individual copies. So at $6 to $7, it would have costed me $24 to $28 to buy 4 copies. And it's actually cheaper to buy 2 Star Deck Giga Greens than it is to buy 4 copies of Kabuterimon. So essentially I still get the 4 Kabuterimons, but I get over 100 different cards and 2 booster packs. 6/1 5000 DP. Blocker. When attacking, lose 2 memory. This card is widely used because the Digivolve cost to Digivolve is just 1. So it's really cheap to Digivolve into. And also it has pretty decently good stats for a blocker. But mostly it's used because of the Digivolve cost. Again, you only get 2 of these. I'll set those aside for now because I'm going to include them in my deck. So you get a common now. It headed back into commons. So I believe you get 4 of these. I could be wrong. Okuwaman, 6/2, 7000 DP, vanilla. Yep, you get 4 of these. It's nothing too special. It has a fairly cheap Digivolve cost, but it's a vanilla level 5. I probably would not run this. Lilymon, 6/3, 7000 DP, level 5. Reveal the top 5 cards of your deck. Add 1 level 6 or higher Digimon card among them to your hand. Place the remaining cards at the bottom of your deck in any order. So because this has a Digivolve effect, I can see this having some play. Okay, yeah, that's a pretty decent Digivolve effect. As a level 5, you want to Digivolve until level 6. So as soon as you Digivolve into Lilymon, you can see if you can draw a level 6 or higher Digimon card for Lilymon to evolve into. This is an uncommon, and surprisingly you get 4 Lilymons. Okay. Ooh, Mega Kabuterimon. You can't really see it that well, but if you notice around the corners of the card, it has this gold foil. You can see it in the level 5 at the bottom right. You can see it around the border. 7/3, 7000 DP, Mega Kabuterimon. Inheritable. Your turn. Once per turn. When this Digimon deletes an opponent's Digimon in battle and survives, trash the top card of your opponent's security stack. So pretty much, this is piercing, but slightly better. Because, notice, so what piercing is when you defeat an opponent's Digimon in battle, then you proceed to security check their security. With this, when you delete an opponent's Digimon in battle, you don't check the security. You don't engage in battle with the security the security Digimon, excuse me. You don't see if there is a security effect. You just trash it automatically. So this is pretty good. This is similar to piercing, but slightly better. You get 2 of these. Ooh, Rosemon, level 6. That is some really good art. When Digivolving, one of your opponent's Digimon can't attack or block until the end of their next turn. Rosemon, level 6. You get 2 Rosemons. Hercules Kabuterimon. When this Digimon attacks and deletes an opponent's Digimon and survives the battle, it performs any security checks it normally would. So this is the piercing. Main, Digiburst 2. Trash 2 of this Digimon's Digivolution cards to activate the effect below. Suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. So this is pretty good. So Digiburst 2, just trash the cards, 2 cards under Hercules Kabuterimon, and you can suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. After you suspend it, then you just attack it. And because Hercules Kabuterimon has piercing, then you get rid of the opponent's Digimon, but then you also do a security check on them. So that's a pretty good card. Izzy-Azumi. So Izzy-Azumi is a rare. You can see the gold border around Izzy-Azumi. When one of your opponent's Digimon becomes suspended, you may suspend this tamer to gain 1 memory. You get 4 of those. Suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. Needle Spray. Activate this card's main effect. Then add this card to your hand. That's pretty good. Return one of your opponent's suspended Digimon to its owner's hand. Trash all the Digivolution cards of that Digimon. Electroshocker. Okay, you get 2 Electroshockers. And then you get 2 memory gauges. This is pretty nice. So you just connect them and then you use these to keep track of your memory and your opponent's memories. If you have a playmat that can... So pretty much a lot of people have Digimon playmats that go from 10 on your side to 10 on your opponent's side. And then you just keep track of memory by putting a die or a token on those little individual circles. I'm going to get one from Custom Inked Gaming. So I'm still planning on which design to get. And then you get 2 reference cards. Nothing too important here. Just Digimon card game instructions. But yeah, anyways, I was initially planning on running to Kabuterimon anyways. For Kabuterimon anyways. So that's why I bought 2 of these starter decks. So without further ado, let's get into this booster pack. Digimon card game Great Legend. The 4th set of booster pack, BT04. Okay, yeah, this is a lot easier to open than the Theros Beyond Death booster packs. But again, this did have a notch in it for me to just rip open. Okay, let's see what we get. I'm having difficulties. Oh, I accidentally saw the end card. I saw some foiling, so let's see what that is. So our first card is a Galmon 302,000. When this card is trashed due to activating this Digimon's Digiburst, return this card to its owner's hand. Option card. All of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 3,000 DP for the turn. That's pretty good. This is a pretty good card to include in your deck if you're playing against Rookie Rush, because their rookies are really low in DP. So this is essentially a 4-cost board wipe. Some people are sideboarding now. I don't know if sideboarding will become official. Right now it's in a limited test run, but if you want to include this against Rookie Rush, yeah, this is a pretty good card for that. It's pretty cheap. Security, activate this card's main effect. 3-0 Gabumon. Ooh, Otamamon. With a 2 cost to play, this is pretty good for a Rookie Rush. Like, yeah, just get all the 2 cost cards you can. Especially because it has 5,000 DP. There was a card that I was talking about earlier that was 4 costs with 5,000 DP, which is not really good for Rookie Rush. It did cost 0 to Digivolve, but with Rookie Rush you just want to play them from your hand as much as you can. Dokunemon. On play, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, add 1 Digimon card with Digiburst among them to your hand, place the remaining cards at the bottom of your deck in any order. Gosukumon. 7-3, 10,000 DP vanilla. So that's not too exciting. Make Crackmon. When you have 3 or fewer security cards, all of your security Digimon get 4,000 DP plus 4,000 DP. Oh, okay, we got a Digi-Egg. If it's level 2, then it's automatically a Digi-Egg. Sakudomon. Booster Pack 4, card 1. Oh, okay. If this Digimon is level 7, gain 1 memory. So I noticed that it's specifically level 7, so it's only if it's level 7 do you gain 1 memory. Anubismon. You may play one level 3 Digimon card from your trash without paying its memory cost. When you play a Digimon from your trash, that Digimon gains Rush for the turn. This Digimon can attack the turn it comes into play. Okay, 11, 3, 10,000. Okay. So essentially, you have this level 5 Digimon. You pay 3 to Digivolve into this thing, which is kind of fair. But the main thing is that when you Digivolve, you can play a level 3 Digimon card. So essentially, you're paying 3 to Digivolve, but then you draw a card from the Digivolution, and then you also play a level 3, so that's fair, but it's not too exciting. This card does have Rush. So... Oh, no, I misread it. When you play a Digimon from your trash, the Digimon that you play from your trash gets Rush. Okay, this is pretty good. So you Digivolve into this card, and then you recur a level 3 Digimon from your trash, and then that level 3 gets Rush. So you essentially just get a Rusher from out of nowhere. Tsunorizamon. When this card is trashed due to activating this Digimon's Digiburst, return this card to its owner's hand. Okay, let's see what our special card is. Oh no, it's not this. It's the card right after, I guess. Main. Delete one of your opponent's Digimon with a play cost of 3 or less. For each of your Digimon with D Brigade in its type, add a +1 to the maximum play cost of the Digimon you chose with this effect. You can choose with this effect. So in a D Brigade deck, the more D Brigade cards that you have on the field of D Brigade, you can choose a card with a cost of 3 or less to delete. But if you have 1 D Brigade, then you can choose level 3 to 4 to delete. If you have 2, you can choose anything from 5 below, etc. So the more you have, the more options you have. Oh, I could be wrong, but I believe that this is an alternate art for Dan Devimon. I think this is an alternate art just because it stretches all the way to the border of the card, but again, I could be wrong. I'm not too familiar with Booster Set 4. Opponent's turn. Once per turn, when a card is removed from your security stack, trash the top card of your opponent's security stack. Okay. So this is pretty fun. They remove one of my cards from my security stack on their turn, and they also lose the security stack card. On deletion, your opponent trashes 2 cards in their hand. Okay, the first effect is pretty fun. I'm going to put this aside. I don't know if that's an alternate art, but wow, that's such a good card to get. Ooh, and then we got, strangely, we have 1/2 of a memory gouge, which I think makes a lot of sense because you only got 1 of those. So, ooh, sorry. I'm now going to open my second Starter Deck Giga Green. I won't go through all the cards again because I just went through them. But right now, I'm just going to go and then get the 2 Kabuterimons that I'm looking for to include in my deck. Then I'm also going to open the booster pack. pretty much if you're getting Kabuterimon, just buy this starter deck. You more than make up for the cost of the Kabuterimon. And then you also get some free cards and a free booster pack, pretty much. Oh. Okay. Let's see. Again, I won't go through all the cards again. I'm just going mainly for the Kabuterimon and then the booster pack at the end. Okay, just get that out. Then Kabuterimon. Okay, I have the two Kabuterimons. I'll put them down there. These cards, I'll just put them aside for now. I don't really have use for the other green cards in here. But again, the Kabuterimon is about $6 to $7 each. Starter Deck Green, Giga Green, you can buy for about $8 to $13. If you're looking for Kabuterimon, it's just cheaper to buy the deck than to buy individual copies of Kabuterimon. And you get so much extras too. Okay. Okay, finally, I got the booster pack open. Toby Umon, 3-1, 3000 DP, level 4. So it's not too impressive in terms of DP, but with a Digivolution card, a cost of 1, this is one of those cards that you want to include just for ramping quickly onto your higher Digivolution cards. It's vanilla, but again, with such a cheap Digivolution card cost, Digivolution cost, it's a nice include. Ooh, Tankdramon. This is really good for D Brigade synergy. 7-3, 7000 DP. Your turn. When one of your other Digimon with D Brigade and its type is deleted, reveal the top 2 cards of your deck. You may play one Commandramon among them without paying its memory cost. Place the remaining cards at the bottom of your deck in any order. I'm actually building a Commandramon deck right now. So Commandramon is this Digimon that has rush effects. So you play one Commandramon and then it's really easy to get another Commandramon onto the field to replace it, and then etc. This Tankdramon is a really good card to synergize with Commandramon because, again, D Brigade, Commandramon has D Brigade. You run a lot of D Brigade Digimon, and you just keep playing a bunch of Commandramon from your deck. Okay, Kudamon, 3-0, 2000 DP. You may trash the top card of your security stack to have one of your opponent's Digimon get minus 2000 DP. Okay, so this is... It looks lackluster to me, but there are some yellow decks that you have to pay attention to how many security cards you have. Some cards in particular have effects that activate when you have exactly 3 security cards. Or, you know, in this case, it's nice to give your opponent's Digimon minus 2000 DP. It could be enough to kill them, but I don't know. It's not a card that I'm running in my decks, so I don't know how good it actually is. Okay, Grapleomon, 7-2, 6000 DP, level 5. When attacking, gain 1 memory. The stats seem pretty lackluster to me. I do like the 2 cost Digivolution cost, but gaining 1 memory when attacking, it's okay, but I don't really want to attack for 6000 DP Digimon anyways. Option 3 cost, Aqua Viper. Main, return 1 of your Digimon to its owner's hand to return 2 of your opponent's level 4 or lower Digimon to their owner's hands. Okay, I read that too quickly. I need to process what I just read. Okay, so I return 1 of my Digimon to my hand to return 2 of my opponent's level 4 or lower Digimon to their hand. Okay. So I trash all the Digivolution cards of those Digimon. Okay, that's a little brutal. I like it. Security, add this card to its owner's hand. Phantomon, 7-3, 10,000 DP, level 5. This card seems mediocre to me. I don't think that there's a lot of synergy with this card. It's just essentially a big unit with no added effects. The Digivolution cost of 3 isn't that good either. So unless there's like cards that synergize specifically with this card, I would not run this in my decks. 738,000. Reboot. Unsuspend this Digimon during your opponent's unsuspend phase. Reboot's pretty good. If you want to attack their security, or if you want to get rid of one of their Digimon, but then by rebooting, then you just keep this card protected on your opponent's turn. They can't attack this if this is unsuspended. Ooh, Kendo Garurumon, 6/3, 6000 DP, level 4. You may digivolve this card from your hand onto one of your blue tamers as if the tamer is a level 3 Digimon. With a lot of hybrids popping up, this card's pretty popular. Maybe not this card particularly, but there are a lot of hybrids because of the BT7 format. Return one of your opponent's level 3 Digimon to its owner's hand when attacking. Trash all the Digivolution cards of that Pokemon. Oh, of that Digimon, excuse me. I just got into Digimon, so I just keep defaulting to Pokemon. I'm just going to take some water. Yeah, again, this card's getting pretty popular again because of the BT7 format, and then people are just running a bunch of hybrids. Ooh, Missymon. This is one of those good Digi-Eggs for black. Missymon, level 2. While this Digimon has D-Brigade in its type, it gets plus 1000 DP. This is a popular Digi-Egg for Commandramon decks. Bakemon. 5/2, 6000 DP, level 4. Vanilla. It's okay. It does have any added effects, but with a Digivolution cost of 2, it's playable. There are other level 4s with a Digivolution cost of 2 that have effects, so this is probably a pass for most decks. Ooh. Thomas H. Norstein. Trigger, draw 1 on play. Main, if your opponent has 8 or more cards in their hand, you may suspend this tamer to unsuspend one of your Digimon with Gao in its name. It's... okay, so this is mainly a late game card. If your opponent has 8 or more cards in their hand. So it's dependent on if your opponent has a bunch of Digivolution cards in their deck. If they do, then they probably have 8 or more cards in their hand. If they're playing Rookie Rush or an archetype where they don't draw cards that much and then they play a lot more cards, they might not have a lot of cards in their hand. But on play, you do get to draw 1, so that's a plus. Pollen Spray. Reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Add all Digimon cards with Digiburst among them to your hand. Place the remaining cards at the bottom of your deck in any order. Then suspend one of your opponent's Digimon for each card added to your hand by this effect. Okay, I'm processing what I just read. Okay, so I reveal the top 3 cards of my deck. I add all Digimon with Digiburst to my hand. Place the remaining cards at the bottom of my deck in any order. Okay. Suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. Oh, okay. So if you're running a Digiburst deck, then you can, most of the time, get at least one Digimon into your hand. And then you can suspend one of your opponent's Digimon for each Digimon that you add to your hand by this effect. So this was a rare. Not too special. And then I did get another counter card. Aha! Now we have the 2 halves. I'll probably use that for Digimon events. I don't have my custom playmat yet with the memory gauges on top of them. So I'll probably use that in the interim while I wait for my custom playmats. Okay, I'm going to open some Digimon cards that I specifically ordered on TCG Player. I have a total of 7 packages. Actually, I should also get these out of the way, and I should also sleeve them. So I bought these KMC card barriers on Amazon. They're pretty cheap. You can get like 10 of these 100 pieces, so 1,000 card inner sleeves in total, for only $36 right now. Usually, if you buy these individually, you can pay like $4-5 about there for one of these packs. So it's pretty good to find a bulk lot of 10 for only $36 at $3.60 a pack. So pretty much, I think that the only cards I really care about right now are this Dan Devimon and also the Kabuterimons. Again, I did get the other cards that I'm opening from TCG Player, and I'm going to add these Kabuterimons to my deck. So now we sleeve them. Yeah, I'm not sure. Oh my, I think that I nicked the top right of this card. I think that I accidentally nicked the top right, so it's not near mint anymore. It might be lightly play now. Not sure if the camera can pick it up. Yeah, you can see like this small little nick right above where the P is. Yeah, this is now lightly play. And then I'm going to show you my decks in just a second, after I sleeve these remaining 3 Kabuterimons. So one of my decks that I'm running is a Rusty Tyrannomon deck. Rusty Tyrannomon doesn't really see play. It's not really that good of an archetype, but it's a really fun card in my opinion, and I think that it's just really fun to have for casual games. So hopefully I can play some casual games with Rusty Tyrannomon. It has a really powerful effect, but the effect that it has is not really consistent. But for casual play, it's more than enough fun. Okay, so these 5 cards are in inner sleeves. I'm going to clear out this desk space. Then I'll open my TCG Player packages. Okay, let's clear this desk space really quickly. I did also buy some cards on eBay to finish out this deck, because I thought I just found a really cheap selling of Eosmon on eBay, and I'm also running an Eosmon deck. Okay, so in these TCG Player packages are a mix of Rusty Tyrannomon cards and Eosmon cards. And I also bought some extra cards from miscellaneous card games just to reach the $5 minimum for free shipping for some packages. So you might see some packages and then wonder what kind of deck I'm running. And and some of these cards are not for decks. So I got a bunch of Asuna cards from Sword Art Online and a bunch of Idolmaster cards because I just really wanted some cool art cards. And again, I want to reach that $5 minimum for free shipping. We have Asuna, Bride of the Fairy King. Sword Art Online Weiss Schwartz. Another Weiss Schwartz. Asuna putting herself in the front lines. Okay, this is pretty good art. Not going to lie. Why did I get Asuna? Because I'm a fan of Asuna in Sword Art Online. Asuna's veteran cooking skill. Avatar weapon. Okay. I've never played Weiss Schwartz. I don't know how to play Weiss Schwartz. Asuna replies to a proposal. I don't remember what this is in. I did not fully see all of Sword Art Online. I stopped somewhere in Season 2. Asuna enters the underground dungeon. This is definitely a Season 1 scene. Okay, and then we have some Idol Master cards. I forgot what game this is. But these are Idol Masters. Cinderella Girls. Oh, you can also see this holographic effect. I was worried that you can't see on camera. But you can't. Like, it has this cool diamond effect. It looks really nice IRL. Okay, Prim Elder Sister Idol Minami Nina. I really like the card art. Oh, I didn't realize, but the back of this is textured. Like, this Minami card has a textured back, and that's really nice too. Okay, this is pretty nice. I'll set that aside. And these cards were just really cheap. Okay, besides that hollow card, this card is not hollow. Ninja Idol Ayame Hamaguchi. But it's not hollow, but it still has the textured back for this card game, which I think is nice. Okay, this is hollow. My Pace Idol, Airi Totoki. Again, you can see that cool diamond effect on the card. I have not played Future Card Buddy Fight, but I'm a fan of the Cinderella Girl Idol Master series. I play Shadowverse, and they made some crossovers. Gal type idol Yui Otsuki. So Yui Otsuki is the Dragoncraft leader in Shadowverse. So they made a leader skin for her. I picked up comedian idol Suzuho Ueda because I just think that this is just a funny card. So she's wearing a Teiyaki costume. I have no context for why, but I think it's just funny. Fashionable idol Karen Hojo. Karen Hojo sounds familiar to me. I don't remember where, maybe from Shadowverse, but I can't say for sure. And then back to the Asuna cards. Okay, I'm going to put those cards aside for now. Now, we head into the Digimon cards that I'm actually putting into my decks. I also bought a bunch of card sleeves from ultrapro.com. I've never bought from UltraPro before, but they have some pretty good card sleeves designs. They can only get from there or from Amazon, but then on Amazon it's more expensive. On ultrapro.com, if you spend over $50, I believe you get free shipping. So I just bought a bunch of card sleeves and deck boxes from them. Okay, that got stuck on the glue. Okay, I have Wormmon. Some of these cards that I bought, they are not a full playset from the same seller, so they may be scattered in different packages. So Wormmon, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, add 1 level 4 or 5 Digimon card among them to your hand. So this is going into my Eosmon deck. Tyrannomon, reveal 3 cards from the top of your deck, add 1 level 5 Digimon card and 1 green Tamer card among them to your hand. This is going to my, obviously, Rusty Tyrannomon deck. Ooh, yes. So this is a full playset of Tyrannomon. Metal Tyrannomon. It's just a 7/3, 10,000 DP vanilla. 3 Horn Blasters. One of your Digimon gets plus 3,000 DP for the turn. Gravity Crush. Gain 2 memory. At end of turn, lose 2 memory. This is going into my Rusty Tyramon deck. I have a full place out of these. Fremon. While your opponent has 2 or more unsuspended Digimon in play, this Digimon gets plus 2000 DP. This is going into my Rusty Tyramon deck. Dimension Scissor also going to Rusty Tyramon deck. This has a really good effect for Rusty Tyramon. If this can focus, hopefully. One of your Digimon gains the following effect for the turn. When this Digimon deletes an opponent's Digimon in battle and survives, unsuspend it. And this synergizes really well with Rusty Tyramon, which you will see in just a moment, as soon as I get it. Agumon Expert. Return 1 Digimon card with Agumon in its name from a recycle bin to your hand. I notice that says recycle bin. It doesn't say trash, it says recycle bin. Okay, let's open up another package. I don't know if it's normal that it says recycle bin instead of trash. Again, I'm new to Digimon, but I thought that the discard pile was just called trash. Oh, cool. So this is from Ideal 808. This is nicely packed. On the back, I believe. Ooh, they have a Twitch channel. Twitch.tv Ideal 808. Get your break 808 breaks. Oh, okay. Yeah. So this is one of those channels where you pick a certain kind of card and then they open like a booster box and then they see if they get their card, I would assume. Oh, where is this from? So this is from Honolulu, Hawaii. Yes. Mahalo. I can't pronounce this. I'm probably going to butcher it. Nui Loa. Yeah, this seller is from Hawaii. Okay, this is pretty nice. They have like their own personalized pamphlet. Buy direct and save at www.ideal808.com. Boosters, decks, boxes, and supplies priced 10% lower. Singles receive a 5% discount. Okay. So more Agumons for the Rusty Tyramon deck. Reveal 5 cards from the top of your deck. Add 1 Tamer card from among them to your hand. Place the remaining cards in the bottom of your deck in any order. Ooh, okay. We have Taiga. 3 Taigas. So the rare cards, you can see the golden border. Yeah, it's just a really nice design. It looks better in real life than it does on camera. I can guarantee you that. Although it does look pretty nice on camera too. Your turn. All of your Digimon of Tyramon and their names gain piercing. Your turn. When Digivolving one of your Digimon into a Digimon card in your hand with Tyramon in its name, you may suspend this tamer to reduce the memory cost of the Digivolution by 1. I personally think that this tamer is really good. If it's Tyramon, then you can just remove your opponent's Digimon, and then you pierce their security card, which is like a 2-for-1 deal. Oh, why would you attack their security when you can attack their Digimon, remove their Digimon, and then also attack their security? It's just really good. Your turn, because I'm running a bunch of Tyramon cards, then it's going to be really easy to reduce their costs by 1. So this is a pretty good card. Takumi Aiba. This is actually going in my Eosmon deck. When one of your Digimon digivolves, you may suspend this tamer to trigger draw 1. All level 3 Digimon gain when attacking lose 1 memory. Mainly I'm running this in my Eosmon deck because this is a white tamer. And one of those Eosmons lets you play a white tamer for free. That's the main reason why I'm running that. Okay, let's open another package. After I open these Digimon cards, it's going to be a little bit boring because I want to sleeve what I can right away because my desk is just being full of Digimon cards right now, so I gotta sleeve them and put them away soon. Okay, that showed. Okay, let's see. I'm not too concerned if people see my address. But I don't know, it's just good practice not to show it that much on stream. Okay, this is pretty cool. This is a pretty cool packaging. Oh. Oh, okay. So these Tyrannomon cards are peeking out of the card sleeves. And then the tape is touching the actual card. So I have to be really careful in removing this. Okay. That was good. It's like touching the actual card. I mean, it's probably fine. Okay, that's safe. Okay, yeah. This tape is good. It didn't, like, adhere to the card or anything, but it safely came off. Oh, wow, this thing is packed. Okay. Oh, that thing was double sleeved. Tyrannomon. If you don't have a Taiga in play, you may play one for your hand without paying its memory costs. Good for Taiga. This Digimon is also treated as green, which is good for a red-green hybrid deck because you can evolve a green level 5 Digimon on top of this. While this Digimon has Tyrannomon on its name, it gets 2000 DP, plus 2000 DP. Cutting Edge. I'm not sure if I bought one or if I bought two. I think I just got the one. You may play one level 5 or lower Eosmon from your hand without paying its memory cost. Then delete one of your opponent's Digimon with DP less than or equal to the Digimon played with this effect. So there are a bunch of Eosmon. Ooh, let me grab my other Eosmon really quick so that I can show you what I mean. I actually think that I left it on my desk somewhere, but because of all this card clutter, I can't find it at the moment. It will probably turn up eventually, but for now I have no idea where it is. I'll look for it later. So unfortunately I can't show you what Eosmon I have, but it is the Eosmon that when you play it, that when it attacks, you can play another Eosmon from your hand. This Eosmon, 4000 DP, level 4, you may play one white tamer card with a play cost of 4 or less from your hand without paying its memory cost. Then your opponent may play one tamer card from their hand without paying its memory cost. So Takumi Aiba is a white tamer, and that's probably the main reason why I'm playing Takumi. Ooh, Morphomon is really good. So this is more like a rush strategy. Just play Morphomon and then just attack. Because if it gets deleted, Reveal the top 5 cards of your deck. Add 1 Manoa Bellucci and 1 Digimon card with Eosmon's name among them to your hand. Place the remaining cards at the bottom of your deck in any order. So this card I don't want to Digivolve on top of. I just want to just rush my opponent and then attack their security. Hopefully this card gets deleted. Then its effect activates and I can play a Manoa Bellucci. This card is also going to my Eosmon deck. It's purple, but I'm hard playing this anyways. To draw 1. So basically this card just cycles through my deck. So it makes it a little bit more consistent. I'm just playing 1 of those. Wait a minute. I thought that was playing 1. But I have this Labramon. So did I order 2 or did I get an extra? That I cannot tell for sure yet. Because I thought that was just playing the 1. But I might be playing 2. I could have just remembered wrong. Another Labramon. Argamon. This is really good for a Digiegg. When this Digimon becomes unsuspended during your unsuspended phase, gain 1 memory. So pretty much this is a good card to Digivolve into. And every time you unsuspend your Digimon when you start your turn, then you get another memory. Just some more Argamons. They're pretty cheap. They can be hard played for 2 or they can Digivolve for 0, which is pretty good. Some Tyrannomons. 4 Tyrannomons to be exact. This Digimon can't be deleted in battles against security Digimon. It has jamming, 4/2 4000 DP, level 4. I was going to open a lot more boosters and stuff, but my desk is getting pretty full. So I'm going to end the stream after I open these remaining packages so that I can sleeve these cards. Sleeving them on stream just feels like it's going to be boring to watch. So yeah, I'm going to take a break, sleeve whatever I have here, and oh, actually, before I actually sleeve them, I'm going to show you my Ultra Pro card sleeves and deck boxes I bought. Okay, this is taped really well. I mean, kudos to them. Okay. I'm not running Cordramon right away, but I did get Cordramon again for the free shipping. Because Cordramon's a pretty good card. And I'm thinking of running Cordramon in my D Brigade deck. Because I'm making 1 Commandermon deck with the Dark Knightmon archetype. But I'm also planning on making a security Commandermon deck for control. Okay. So I pretty much got Cordramon for free shipping. Ooh, so from this seller I got 1 Rusty Tyrannomon. It was probably because another seller that I bought from only had 3 in stock, so I had to get 1 from elsewhere. That's probably what happened. Rusty Tyrannomon. When you have a green tamer in play, this Digimon can attack your opponent's unsuspended Digimon. So if I have Taiga in play, I can choose to attack their unsuspended or their suspended Pokemon, Digimon. So I'm pretty much attacking any Digimon they have if I have Taiga in play. Your turn. When this Digimon deletes one of your opponent's Digimon in battle and survives, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. So I'm going to start uploading all of my all my Twitch VODs onto YouTube. So this is just my first unboxing. It's not that great. I'm still learning. I'm still improving. But it's nice to have a record just in case I want to see this later on, or if anyone wants to watch me unbox. It's probably boring watching this real time. It's probably fun if you keep in the background. I'm not sure. But it's nice to just have a record of this. Ooh, nice top loader. They gave me a free top loader. Okay. Tai Kamiya and Matt Ishida. This is going my Eosmon deck. If your opponent has a level 6 or higher Digimon play, gain 2 memory. All of your Digimon with Omnimon and their names gain security attack +1. Mainly this is for the memory boost. I'm not running any Omnimon Digimon in my Eosmon deck. We have more of the Argomons. Ooh, Manoa Bellucci. I also did get this. I forgot to show it, but I'll show it in just a second. So I'm running 4 Manoa Belluccis just because Manoa Bellucci is just really good with Eosmon. Start of your turn. If you have 2 memory or less, set your memory to 3. Your turn. When you play an Eosmon, you may suspend this tamer to reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Add 1 tamer card or 1 Digimon card with Eosmon and its name among them to your hand. Place the remaining cards at the bottom of your deck in order. So when you hard play Eosmon, or if you play Eosmon via Eosmon's effect, pretty much, then you can have a chance to get another tamer or another Eosmon. So this is kind of like a chain reaction. You attack Eosmon, you play a Digimon with Eosmon in its name from your hand. You suspend Manoa Bellucci, you get another Eosmon into your hand pretty much. While you have an Eosmon in play, your opponent's tamers don't unsuspend during their unsuspend phase. This is just adding insult to injury. If they have tamers with suspend effects, they just can't activate those effects anymore. Ooh, so this card was nicely sleeved. I don't remember the value of this card. Even then, it's not that valuable, maybe like $3 or so, but this seller was really nice to give me a card sleeve. Let's see. No. Surprisingly, the Argomon is more expensive than this Eosmon. The Argomons were 95 cents each. This Eosmon is 75 cents each. But then they still gave me the card sleeve. Props to Phil's frat pad. Okay. Thank you, Phil. Honestly, since I'm going to upload this onto YouTube, I'm not going to show my Ultra Pro deck sleeves and deck boxes right away because of all this clutter. So I had to inner sleeve these cards first, make some room, and then get the Ultra Pro sleeves to show off. Okay. Oh, wow. Yeah, this seller did a really good job on packing. Like a really good job. So they wrapped the cards in tissue paper. They taped it onto the transaction invoice. Oh my god. This seller, mad props. All these cards are individually sleeved. This is such a nice surprise. Gaming Metro, huge shout out to Gaming Metro on TCG Player. These cards are probably the nicest cards I have ever bought from TCG Player. They went above and beyond in their packing. Like, oh my god. Card sleeves aren't that expensive, but this is like the first seller that I've bought from who has individually sleeved the cards that I'm buying for them, like all the cards, even if they're just like a 25 cents or like 5 cents, 15 cents. These are all sleeved. Huge props to the Gaming Metro. So we have another Morphomon. Already went through that, so I'm not going to show it again. A 3/0 1000 DP Agumon. What's really good about this card is the inheritable. This Digimon gets 1000 DP. So digivolving it into eventually becoming Tyrannomon with piercing, this is really good. Rusty Tyrannomon I already showed. Eosmon already showed. Cutting Edge already showed. I believe I already showed this. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, I did. But yeah, again, huge props to the Gaming Metro. They really went above and beyond by just sleeving every card, wrapping it in tissue paper, taping the tissue paper to the invoice. That was like the most superb packaging I've ever gotten. Okay, this package is from Core TCG. I don't remember. Oh yeah, I think I bought like a bunch of Rusty Tyrannomons. Okay. Oh, I forgot to open it on camera. So it was like this. I pretty much opened it. Oh wow. So this is like an envelope. Core TCG. CoreTCG.com. Free shipping on singles. Enter code free ship. Okay. Oh, my hand has some adhesive on it. Just rubbing it off for now. Okay, I have Metal Tyrannomon. Then I have more of the Agumon from earlier. Hopefully this is fine. I think I have some adhesive on my hand from opening that packaging. Actually, I'm not going to chance it. I'm going to wash my hands really quick. Okay, so I'm back. I just want to wash my hands, make sure that the adhesive doesn't go on my cards. Okay, let's clear some space in the meantime. I will sort through those letters later. But for now, I just need space to open some more product. And then I'll open this Ultra Pro box soon. I just really need some space right now. When I post this video on YouTube, I'll just post what my deck is. I don't think that I'll fully assemble the deck on stream. This was the Agumon that I showed earlier. Babydomon is going to my Rusty Tyrannomon deck. Well, this Digimon has piercing, it gets plus 2000 DP. Because I'm running Rusty Tyrannomon and a bunch of Taigas and Tyrannomons. A bunch of my Digimon will have piercing, so they can benefit from the 2000 DP. Tyrannomon. When this Digimon deletes one of your opponent's level 6 or higher Digimon battle and suspend this Pokemon. And suspend this Digimon. Okay. This is a really good card to evolve into Rusty Tyrannomon. So pretty much, you attack, you unsuspend, you attack, you unsuspend, you attack, you unsuspend, all the while you have piercing. Keep in mind that's only for your opponent's level 6 or higher Digimon, but then that's where Dimension Scissor comes into play, where if you delete one of your opponent's Digimon, then you just keep unsuspending your own. So Rusty Tyrannomon, Taiga, Wormmon. And that's all of the cards that I bought from TCG Player that I want to open today. I did get more cards, but I'm not running Commandramon yet because I'm waiting for some pre-order BT7 cards to show up. So I will open them on a different day. But anyways, I'm just going to sleeve these for now. This is going to be a lot to sleeve. I'll move this camera aside. Okay, let's see if I am able to at least show off my Ultra Pro deck sleeves and deck boxes. Yeah, this is going to be really difficult. I think that I should just sleeve for now. So this is going to be really boring, but bear with me as I sleeve. Okay. So I'm going to sleeve them. I'm going to slightly organize them if I can. Right now is the boring process for opening TCG product, but hopefully this will be over quickly. Again, I'm just really impressed with Gaming Metro for sleeving all of the cards that I bought from them. Like, that was just really nice. And then I'm going to try to organize them as I'm sleeving them, because this is just a jumbled mess. Okay, let's get rid of these cards for now. They are really nice cards, but I'm not sleeving them. Okay, let's put that somewhere else. My playmat is not too wide, so I'm just putting them onto the table. Hopefully they don't get scruffed too badly. Oh yeah, this is just way too much stuff. I take it back. I probably will not continue the stream much longer. This is just going to be really boring, too boring to watch. So I'm just going to end the stream now. I will unbox my Ultra Pro card sleeves and then upload that onto YouTube separately. But yeah, thanks for watching. Yeah, I'm just going to sleeve these cards, put them into card sleeves. I'll unbox the Ultra Pro card sleeves, of course, but in this VOD, I'll just probably tag it right after this, so you can see the unboxing minus all the sleeving process. But yeah, thanks for watching.